ਸੋ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਫਿਰ ਆਪ ਸਭ ਦਾ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਇਸ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਅੱਜ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮੁਲਾਕਾਤ ਕਰਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਐਨਾ ਡੇਵਿਡ ਐਮਰੀ ਨਾਲ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਸੋਸ਼ਲ ਐਕਟਿਵਿਸਟ ਨੇ ਅਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਕਿ ਹੋਜ਼ੇ ਦਾ ਕੇਸ ਜਿਸ ਨੂੰ ਕਿ ਡਿਪੋਰਟੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੀ ਸੀ, ਉਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਵੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ। ਇਸ ਕੇਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਹੋਜ਼ੇ ਦਾ ਕੇਸ ਪਹੁੰਚਿਆ ਹੈ, ਸਰਕਾਰ ਨੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਕੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਡਿਪੋਰਟੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਕੋਈ ਫੈਸਲਾ ਲਿਆ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ ਲਿਆ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਉਸ ਦਾ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਜੋ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਲਾਂ 'ਚੋਂ ਲੰਘ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਅਜੇ ਵੀ ਹੋਜ਼ੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਚਰਚ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ। ਆਓ ਇਸ ਸੰਬੰਧ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲੈਣੇ ਆ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਸਿਚੁਏਸ਼ਨ ਕੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਫਰਦਰ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀਜ਼ ਕਿਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਇਸ ਮਸਲੇ ਨੂੰ ਅੱਗੇ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਤੱਕ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ। ਵੈਲਕਮ ਟੂ ਦ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ।
Thank you for having us back.
Thank you, Anna. So where does the Jose case, which you had highlighted earlier also in this program, where does it stand today?
Well, last time the news that I came here, the last time the news was that he was to stay with his kids for Christmas.
Right.
So he wasn't going to get deported till after Christmas. So the government said, we'll just wait for Christmas to pass. It's too cruel to send you back now. And he, since then, has been living in the church in Langley. So his hearing at the time was for January 14th. And that was tabled.
Right.
And he's still waiting for a new date.
Okay. So when you say he's waiting for a new date, you have been highlighting this issue in the media also. You have met the political representatives also. What stand are they taking? What are the politicians saying about this case now?
Unfortunately, not too much. And as far as his lawyer is concerned and his representative is concerned, they have many angles that they're trying to say, this guy has been here 15 years, why do we have to deport him? You know, what basis do you have to label him a terrorist to begin with? So they've been trying to come to the terms of the deportation. Why does Canada want him out so badly?
Right.
And his kids were mostly born here. They don't speak Spanish mostly, and they're saying this is cruel to leave the mom here with the kids and deport the dad.
Right.
We know, sadly, many cases last year of people that committed suicide while they're waiting for deportation. So, you know, it's very urgent, I think, that the government address the issue.
But the government, the way things are happening, you are seeing the Citizenship Act, lots of different changes which are being brought into the immigration system.
Yes.
Do you have any hope from the government side that will they listen to this issue?
Well, just this morning I was hearing on the updates on the citizenship urgency. If any of your audience is looking at us today, it's very urgent that people apply for citizenship.
Right.
If they've been thinking about it, they haven't decided, I think the time is now. They have to decide because there's still time now.
Right.
So the message loud and clear from the government is, if you're not going to be a citizen, we don't want you.
Right.
The seniors are more and more getting a bigger gap as benefits and how long they can stay. Their English is supposed to be up to date now, which is a very hard challenge for the Latin community and any community that doesn't speak English.
Right.
So I think they're really putting the pressure on people to make up their mind.
So when you talk about, of course, many communities, lots of people cannot speak that kind of good English which the government wants. But as far as the Latin American community is concerned, Latin Canadian community, what's the talk going on in the community about these kind of issues which are being brought? Are you raising up these issues? Are you trying to reach the government?
I don't think we have a say. I really don't. And you know, there's no question that some of the impositions are very cruel. I mean, when somebody is 50, 60 years old, they have to learn English. It's kind of like, yeah, they can try, but are they going to come to the standard that the government is demanding?
Right.
So I think the conversation is very dismayed and desperate, because we're thinking, how can we achieve this status that they want us to have before they say, okay, you're good enough to be Canadian. So
it's a little dangerous thing what you are saying.
Very uncomfortable. Definitely the pressure is felt from many generations of people that have been born here even.
Right.
So I don't know what the answers are. I'm quite dismayed.
Coming back to the Jose issue, what's the condition of the family?
I think they're very tired. They're very emotionally exhausted and spent. Just the legal bills they cannot face. They have to pay their mortgage. He hasn't been working all these months. So I don't know what their best option is, except just to keep going through the legal channels and keep putting pressure, like yourself with the media, and all of us have been speaking on his behalf.
Towards the end, what can the community again do? Because as you have already mentioned once in the program, some kind of help for the family can be there, because as he's not working, they don't have even enough food to eat.
Exactly.
But apart from that, anything else which the government can do, which the people can do?
I think there's been many petitions on Jose's case circulating on change.org and Avaz. The website, once again, is wearejose.org. So if you want updates, what's been happening in the news,
Right.
please go there and see what else they're asking for as far as health.
Thank you very much for raising this important issue. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ। ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਜੋ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ ਹੌਜ਼ੇ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕੇਸ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੀ ਲਟਕਿਆ ਪਿਆ, ਉਹ ਅਜੇ ਵੀ ਚਰਚ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ, ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇੱਕ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਇਸ਼ੂ 'ਤੇ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਕਿ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਚੇਂਜਸ ਲਿਆ ਰਹੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਇਮੀਗ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਵਿੱਚ, ਤੇ ਖਾਸ ਤੌਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਸਿਟੀਜ਼ਨਸ਼ਿਪ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਟੈਸਟ ਹੈ ਜਿਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਨੂੰ ਲਾਜ਼ਮੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਚੰਗੀ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਆਉਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ, ਉਸ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿੰਤੂ ਪ੍ਰੰਤੂ ਕੀਤਾ ਕਿ ਇੱਕ ਲੈਟਿਨ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਥੋੜ੍ਹਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਅਨਕੰਫਰਟੇਬਲ ਮਹਿਸੂਸ ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਕਿਸ ਲੈਵਲ ਦਾ 50-60 ਸਾਲ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬਜ਼ੁਰਗ ਹੈ, ਜੇਕਰ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਚੰਗੀ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਤਾਂ ਕੀ ਇਸ ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਉਹ ਸਿਟੀਜ਼ਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣ ਸਕਦਾ। ਇਸ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਹੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, ਪਰ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਤੋਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਘੱਟ ਉਮੀਦ ਹੈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਜਿਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਇਹ ਫੈਸਲੇ ਲੈ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਇਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਹੀ ਚਿੰਤਤ ਹਨ।